Hey, yo, what's good, man?
Yo, yo.
Set you up for a sec. Today is gonna be great. I mean, we're live, of course. With our first tournament since Headstumber. That's kind of hype. I do have, I would say, a little bit of. I'm a little bit hungover, and by a little bit, I mean, whew, like I'm not feeling sick. I'm just like, you know,
Yeah.
the kind of feel
Still
you
from
have
Head
when,
Stomper, of course.
yeah,
Just
not drinking until way too late.
yeah.
It's great.
They'll get
So I'm
you.
not. Let me just get that one. Yeah, it's kind of cool that we had some Danish players. Not Danish, some Salty players. I had some alright doing very well.
Yeah. Shoutouts to Andros winning Gulty Gore.
Good. But that's in the past, of course. We have goats tonight. These players were actually at Headstumber as well, so I got to commentate some matches. And yeah, we'll have some of these 16 people here. And hi. Let's just hang up here. It's like a very slow day today. You know that feel? When you're just
Yeah.
like, ugh. Like, why did I decide to stream today? Kind of feel. Right. But we are gonna have Tibetano. We are gonna have E.V.O up first. I'm just gonna contact them. Yeah.
Sweet. Evil just won reversal this week on Thursday. Yeah, it was the first Road to UFA one, so he got like a shit ton of points, and he's essentially already like qualified for the top 16. Because I can't imagine someone with that amount of points not being top 16 after like, it's only 4 weeks, so yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Yeah. He also, I know it's probably because he was practicing a lot with Michelle, I heard, in casuals. So Pulsar, of course, taught him a lot of things about the game that he didn't know.
True. I saw them like on the right side during like grand finals and stuff. Like
Yeah.
we're playing. I was thinking like, good, like Michelle can finally teach Evil how to play some decent fucking Tekken, and it's paid off.
It's
clearly.
paid off like big time for sure. Like I know because he didn't maybe do as well as he wanted in that 16. So just was shown the ropes. Maybe some matchups he wasn't sure of. He got taught there, and I think it's so nice, right? Seeing community members come together and kind of teach people how to improve. Evil is very old, so it's not easy teaching an old dog new tricks. We should know because we're also old, but not as
True.
old as Evil though.
No? Question mark. How old is Evil? I guess
Evil
he's
is like 45.
yeah, that's why the name, obviously.
I think he turns 46 this year. And he told me he'll change it every year, his tag. So next year he's gonna be Evil 47 because he turns 47.
Cool. I should start doing that, like Wim 33, and then just move up.
Yeah. Of course, both Tibetano, Evil were at Headstumber. Both are extremely nice guys. Someone you always love to see, and of course, very, very talented. I do wonder though, right? Is Tibetano gonna go with that Claudio? Because of course, Claudio was nerfed a little bit.
I mean, it's just like the stupid ass move in the game that got nerfed, right?
Yeah, but Asuka, that he also plays, did not get nerfed. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, Asuka is the same. So yeah, I think it might be Asuka today. Yeah, just do some heat into upvote 1-2 a bunch.
Yeah,
that does seem pretty good still. Yeah, cannot lie. Yeah, man, I've yet to like start playing again because I mean offline is so good. Like I played so much casual at Has Somper against so many different people. In casuals, I mostly kicked ass, honestly. The only one who won more against me in casual was like El Toro. But man, Yoshi is a tough matchup.
El Toro also extremely good.
That's also.
Yeah, there we go. Immediately, we are gonna have the Claudio, and of course you can't see anything. So 1 sec. Wait.
Yeah, I was about to mention. Yeah.
You know what's interesting? For some reason, Discord is not even like showing the game. Do you have sound now? Leroy?
Wait, I have to click on the thing and watch the stream.
Interesting.
Oh, I have sound and stuff. Yeah.
Normally the Discord always captures the game, but this time it wanted to capture OBS for some reason. But there we go, Tibetano trying to tie it all up, and yeah, that's gonna be perfect. Easy peasy.
Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, some pressure. Okay, got a decent lead. Ooh, nice little step duck. Small punish. 4-4-3-2 finds its mark. Ooh, clean step. Ooh, but messes up the tornado. It whiffed on that angle. And now you are at a peculiar, yeah, not a good position here at the wall. Ooh, nice block.
Yep, taking the throw. Oh!
Oh, yeehaw! Yeah, keep it simple. Arrivederci. Pretty nice, Tibetano here. On game point, we are of course in first to 2 territory right now. Ooh, nice forward 4-4.
Oh, good punish. 28 damage. Decent. Ooh, that's a big counter hit.
Yeah, even now the
still use move got nerfed a little bit 4-4, 3-2, but definitely still usable.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't change in the fact that like if you do medium charge or full charge, like medium charge, you have to just block it. But now, like at least you have your turn back after you block it. But if you respect it, like the fully charge will just guard break you, right? Even though on guard break he doesn't get the +14 now. So
yeah, they made it. Of course, yeah, you get your turn. If you block the medium, it's easier to step, and you get less reward now as well. I think with
yeah, you get the back 2-2. So like you get your, Starbucks back, I guess.
You still get the interesting enough, right? You still do get your wall splat. It's just a significant amount of damage that you kind of lose there. It's okay.
Okay, Evil fighting back. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw indeed. Down jab, which is pressuring in here. Evil popping that heat burst, but guess is wrong with that duck. So scary. And again, alright. alright, I get it. This move's still good.
Nice.
Dash in. Yes, still such a big life deficit though, right? Can't afford really to get hit by anything. Much more than a poke. And yeah, one hit away. And Tibetano ties it all up here. Hey.
I mean, he still has like some great turn stealers as well, right? Like with down back 1+2 and the down back 2 string, which is also like safe. So it's just crazy.
Yeah, and that's one thing, right? Of course, Claudio was pretty good as well, even before the buffs. So it's not like one thing got nerfed and it's back actually still.
Ooh. Yeah,
and that is the thing, right? If it does whip, well, you're kind of dead. Evil dropping the combo. Unfortunately, instead it eats that heat smash.
Ooh, nice stab. Gets the 1-2 punish. Has quite a bit of life to recover there. Gonna keep the rage. Yeah, the low high. Ooh, steps. Oh, the guaranteed hit, and there we go. The lip 2 is gonna seal the deal on that round.
Yep. So EVIL trying to tie up the set here. Want to go into that winners finals, of course. Pulsar bait for you guys tonight, so a lot of high matches.
Yeah. Oh, do we have a match Reno?
Oh yeah, we should do.
Alright, I need to do the thing. Alright, nice pickup. Here we go. Yoo-hoo! The spike combo. You know, everyone needs a spike combo in this game, of course. Where are my spike combos is all I ask. I mean, they're clearly not removing them since Bears still have them, you know, after all this time they kept them, so it's clear they want only like some characters to have them, and some characters can get them, I guess. It's like, this character's kind of weak, let's give them something that's like really desirable, like a spike combo, or just like, I don't know, a stupid amount of transitions into stands. Honestly, sometimes it feels like the game design and balance design team in this game is kind of lost on what to do with some characters and some stuff, some moves. Like they've kind of given up. Like yeah, this design is shit, but we've like put all our design into making this shit design. So let's just keep it like it is. Oh, here we go with switch into same stage, ironically on the random.
Yep.
Switch characters, same stage.
Asuka here, yeah, interesting. Ativo, Asuka does better for Tibetano. Got that God of Destruction right now. Only Tekken King on the Claudio, so might have been spending a lot of time here.
Yeah.
Of course, Asuka got that Ahopoke. Very, very strong there. We already see it. Also, what's good, Sushi? Nice meeting you at the Headsummer, man. Had a good time. I feel like I was so busy, I barely talked to anyone. I was like running around like a headless chicken the entire weekend.
Yeah, true. Honestly, I was surprised how many dates we managed to get in there. I was like, man, Isk is gonna be so busy this weekend. But, I don't know. We managed to make do, huh? I mean, we had like four wheels on one date with T-Men and then Anders. Other than that...
Yeah, interesting. Oh, well, the punch parry does that. Alright. That's a good choice, I guess. It's interesting. Tibetano is someone I've seen that does a lot of the Anshabaki setups, actually. So has a lot of like weird setups and Oki, stuff like that. Often will work out.
I mean, it's such a big reward you get on the Tsubaki, right? So... Ooh! Oh man, got blown up there. Still retained the heat though, because that was definitely the heat smash I was seeing there. Nice, yeah, that strong tornado is so good on that trade with the aerial hit. Ooh, but here we go though. Yeah, let's do it again. Oh, makes it safe. Into Can. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I like the down forward 2 on break there.
Down back 1-2 immediately. Oh, gonna go into down 1+2 on that mix. Why not? Oh man.
Yeah, there's really no getting out of there without getting hit by something. Oh wow, that thing fact that went to stance kind of saved them. Yeah, the down back 3 into generic down 4. You know, just making sure to secure that kill before EVIL can even try and do anything there in that round. 7 golden letters. Tibetano, the Asuka switch definitely worked out there.
Yep. Stuff there. EVIL, of course, still in it. Will have to contend in the loser side of things. Oh, I accidentally wrote the wrong match score in. I guess EVIL will move on. You know, there'll still be a chance there.
Yeah, I mean, Tibetano was 5th place, I think, at that stomp.
Yep.
So he did quite well. That's why, you know, his rank might be less online, but, you know, he's just going offline and, you know, kicking ass. No need to play online. I wonder, like, CEO is like, is that this weekend?
Honestly, I have no idea. I'm so out of the loop.
Yeah, I wonder who's going there. Pretty sure Ilias was going CEO. I think.
Yeah,
Or maybe
sense.
not. I don't remember now. I've seen some people who said they were like, I'm going CEO.
Yeah, I mean, CO seems like a pretty hype event, right? So
Yeah, I
I
mean,
can
there's I
understand why
think there's
you wouldn't wanna
4 EWC qualifying spots there, same as mix-up. So, you know, that I mean, let's be real. Like most people right now with the tour, a lot of people are really looking at those EWC spots.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you know, it makes sense, right? But yeah. June 13, 15. So no, that's not. Well, it is next weekend, I guess, because we're in a weekend right now. Yeah. You have a longer weekend today as well. This weekend. Like we have a holiday on Monday.
Oh yeah, I do. But strangely enough, I do have deadlines, so it's not really like for me now. It's kind of weird, because it's the exam season. So all my work pretty much is like work from home. So I'm just gonna work Monday a little bit at least.
Alright.
So that's like it's like a good part and a bad part because I won't have to go teach like at all, but you know I'll still have to do like other stuff like preparing exam materials and you know boring stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to fucking Ram Sushi, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna dress him up as Josie and terrorize ranked with back forward 4-4 and guard breaks and such.
Yeah, I don't think it would happen, but technically, do you think it could happen that since there's a Karate Kid thing now?
Oh yeah, in the background
do you think you
there.
could be DMCA'd for watching like the Karate Kid trailer while standing in the lobby?
That's a good question, man. Like, I wonder.
I don't think so since it's a trailer.
I don't think.
but
Yeah,
just
I
kind
don't
of-
think Twitch, especially since it's like a small part of the entire screen and it's like on an angle. I doubt there's like any kind of detection system that's gonna like catch that.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. I think there's more risk if there was like some kind of music stuff, you know, that they put in that's like copyrighted.
We are just waiting for Fran here. We got a Naarks all ready.
Yeah, Naarks speeds up Kuroten. Nice. For him, not for Kuroten. Oh yeah, losers side of the bracket pretty much caught up. Just waiting for Jakob Kors and Crybaby, for who ends up facing the winner there faces Kuroten, and then we have every match pretty much you know, ready for top 8. So it's definitely probably gonna be done after the Naarks Fran match coming up. Yeah, yeah, Kuroten. It's like nice for him, yeah, not for Kuroten. Of course.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right. So Naarks, someone we have seen. I forgot when Naarks actually what flag they usually have.
Yeah, Naarks, I'm kind of blanking on, to be honest myself.
They did make second place a couple weeks ago. Let me check. Shit. Yeah, gonna rock that. Leroy Naarks has been placing very, very well in recent Salties, so someone to definitely look out for.
I think I just saw like that one bug happening. I'm not sure, but there's like a bug, right? If you're sidewalking and it's like an active high, like there, if it's like a very active high and you like sidewalk, like against Leroy's chain punches, for instance, and you try to whiff punish with down forward 2, full crouch down forward 2 will come out. Like it happens with me with Clive. I just get like an instant full crouch down forward 2, even though I'm just sidewalking doing down forward 2, wanting to like down forward 2 launch punish them. It's like such an annoying bug. But if you're Anna, I mean, it doesn't matter too much, I guess. She's still launching them. Since full crouch down forward 2 is just a launcher. Alright, nice wake up into while standing 2 there. I think it has to do with like the new sidewalk system from crouch. or something. It's a weird bug anyway. Oh wow, you know, it's like a refloat there. Slap, slap, slap. Yeah,
Tekken is a
quite
very fun
good.
game. Yeah, and that heat smash not quite gonna kill, but we got, of course, the string right. It's such a good option, and that's just such a classic Tekken thing. That opponent got 1 pixel, alright, you're just gonna mix with a 50-50 string, you know? See if they guess correct.
Just start up the old 10 hit. Hey, the ass. Wow, the big combo, yeah. Like, that's into like the 4-4-3-2. It's quite tight, honestly. It's not easy. That's like one of the her combo things that's like more tricky.
Dash in.
Oh, that's so
the
good. Yeah, back 1+2 is still such an amazing button, right? Like a 12 frame mid counter hit.
Yep. I remember release Leroy Tekken 7, that button, man.
Yeah, it was safe as well. You
Yeah.
could just spam it.
Ooh, but look at that, the mix from Fran, and we got the Rage Art is gonna take care of that, and Fran's gonna be in the lead now.
Yeah. I mean, the craziest thing is he also had like that 17 frame mid that put you full crouch and was like plus for him. Like +2 or something, like down 1+2. Like you could just do that and back 1+2 all day and just like completely, like it was so fun. And here we go. Hey. I mean, for people who complain about Season 2, Tekken 8, you know, in Tekken 7 is also not innocent of crimes, you know, against humanity essentially. There we go, nice QCF2 combo with the wall standing too. I mean, one of the strongest thing Leroy has right now, I definitely think, is the forward cane after like the high homing being guaranteed. So like one high homing hits you, and if he has the cane, he can just convert that into a sweet like 100 damage-ish, like a bit more than 100. It kind of depends, you know, distance fall and such. Ooh, guarantees the ass here. Heat engage. Oh wow! Saw the full crouch. Heat dash there. Decided to think it was gonna be a low and guesses correctly. I mean, Anna is all about the hard 50-50s, right? So like, and you kind of have to live by them. Ooh, spends it. I mean.
Oh, again the Rage Out. That's going to be a lot of damage. Going to get a little bit of HP back, but not a lot. Interesting point here, I think, Fran is right, that we still do have that heat. So much great life that you could potentially recover, but still a little bit of a rough situation.
Oh yeah, you cannot armor, but you can armor, of course, with Rage Art through everything. So yeah, one Rage Art for the other here. Naarks first game.
Yeah, a little bit of a movie date here for our second game, and yeah, Naarks gonna go up 1-0, I should say.
Come on, sugar.
Interesting.
Sweden strong.
Yeah, not a head stomper though. But Tekken.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, Grog did pretty good.
Yeah, Grog did pretty good, I remember. Who else? I mean, Lucky-Khan like lost to me. Just not to point them out, but he is here in chat, so that's why I recall. Who else, like Swedish players?
A lot of damage on the board. Fran in a lot of trouble, and yeah,
Nice.
Naarks gonna get that first round on the board. Naarks looking really strong, man. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Backing away. There we go. Just gonna go with it straight up. You know, we're just gonna throw out all the launches, and it's just gonna work. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Here we go. It's guaranteed on the ground. Yeah, less plus now, but still a plus situation. So yeah, the grab is pretty much gonna win against any kind of challenge that doesn't go crouch. And there we go. 2 rounds up, Naarks.
Yep. And Fran, you know, gonna win 3 straight now to stay alive in the winner's side. Of course, no matter what, we'll have an extra chance of losers. Naarks just having trouble defending here. Eat the chain throw.
Yeah, a lot more small Tekken here from Fran. Ooh, he didn't let that rip there. Honestly, at that low life, you might as well let the forward 2-2 rip there and pray. That would have been a big turnaround for Naarks.
Yeah, but still, that's a big turnaround.
Oh no! Oh, what is this combo as well? Nice. Okay, guess or die here.
Yes,
Guess or die
correctly.
again,
Yeah.
and then the 10-hit string. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Naarks, that was very impressive.
Kinda clean, not gonna lie, and now it's gonna go into our winners finals. We'll be up against Tibetano, but that is for later. We're now gonna have, of course, Neshok up against Stack.
Alright. Also a match that could have just happened at Head Stomper, right?
Yep.
I'm not wrong, right? Neshok was there. It's like now I'm like, I keep doubting myself about everything. I'm pretty sure Neshok was also at Head Stomper. I think I saw the name.
Yeah, I think you might be correct. Yeah, there were a bunch of Italian players going to Hatstumble.
Yeah. Like Luca and Evil and who else was there? That's Italian. Multiple.
Yeah. Denmark against Italy, of course. Stack wanted to do a little bit better at Hatstumble, but you know, still first really big offline tournament. It's gonna be hard, man. It's gonna be tough.
I mean, he got out of pools probably, right? He did better than me.
Sure he did? Question mark. I know, like someone like Jacob actually, you know, he got kind of cooked.
Yeah, I remember seeing him lose to Pythagoras or whatever on stream, like the Fang, the German Fang.
Yeah.
Pythagoras, something like this.
Pythagoras, yeah.
Yes.
Crazy tag, dude. I love it so much.
I mean, Fang kinda nasty though, honestly.
Yeah.
Fang kinda nasty with it. Having like a 12 frame mid wall splat, that's like plus in heat is quite good. It's quite good.
It's quite good. We are, of course, just waiting here for our losers players. This time around is Stack. We're waiting for these Danes, man. Can't believe it. Can't believe
Late, hungover, you know, it's always something with them.
Yeah. Today I was like both late and hungover, so that's a good combo.
Yeah, the double whammy. Man, the movie's already out. It says 30th of May, so you know, in theaters right now, ladies and gentlemen, Karate Kid. Again, but new.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's even gonna be in theaters like in Denmark. Actually, probably is, but just haven't seen any like posters for it at all.
Yeah, we have to see the posters in our video games, I guess.
Yeah. I do think it's kind of cool. Like, yeah, it's, you know, commercials, whatever, but it is kind of cool, like having real life stuff on banners in games like that.
Yeah, I mean, I loved like the Nike stuff and all that stuff, you know, and just, you know, it's changing the stage and all that, you know, I like it.
Yeah.
Oh man, with the R.E.V.O fucking run next month, we're also gonna have like that one sick, you know, geometric crane looking stage, right? With all the Pac-Man stuff. That stage, oh my god, I love it, but it's like so many PC players I play against are gonna be more laggy now. If that stage comes up, I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on there, and not everyone will be able to run that, you know.
Yeah,
they might need some potato mods.
If the floor explodes, and there's gonna be stuff like hurled all over, and there's gonna be stuff on the floor lying there for the entire match, and it's not gonna despawn. Like,
yeah, all the particle effects,
Yeah.
it just seem like very intense for the GPU, but you know,
I mean,
we'll have to see.
Yeah. We'll have to see for sure. Here we go, though. Gonna be Neshok on the law. Not on the law, of course, on the Hwoarang, and it's gonna be Stack on the lead.
Try a little forward 4-4 action there. Didn't work out. Nice block. Plus frame. Yeah. You know, you block the 16 frame low, and then you know it's just getting mixed up with the flappies.
Yeah, take that trip to the wall here. Stack, of course, so solid with the combo game. Yeesh, that's a lot of damage. A shock. Ooh, down jab gonna take care of that. Good block. Oh, the low parry. Very nice from the Italians. I feel like we see more and more like Italian scene kind of showing up in Tekken 8. It's kind of a slow start. It was really like historically one of the strongest scenes we do have in Europe. But now I feel like, you know, we do see again the Italians kind of rocking up to offlines, doing well.
Yeah. I mean, if you still want to count Daniel Malbo, he is like one of the best performing EU players in terms of tournament results. Like he was like the best at Japan EVO, for instance, and stuff. And other than that, like for still European living Italians, I guess like EVO is like the most, you know, has the most results in terms of that, I think.
Yep. Alright, 2-1 stack in the lead. Ooh, that was a big whiff on the down forward 2, not able to get anything, but again able to just punish that. Again, I like that they made the down 3-4 you know, like launch no matter what if you block the first hit. Makes stuff a little bit easier.
I thought they did it for the Fang full crouch low as well, but it turns out he can still escape stuff like even 14 frame launcher like Jin while sending 2. But you have to do something very specific. I saw like a tweet from Exodia. And shout out to Exodia, by the way. You know, he got like 2nd place, right? And let me tell you, it's really hard to try and envision yourself winning when the entire crowd is screaming your opponent's name, you know?
Yeah, dude, the Dutch crowd was loud, man.
Man, I was loud. I was also rooting for my boy Elias. Like my voice was completely destroyed after that stomper. Yeah, completely.
Oh, gonna sidestep the orbital, and that is gonna be stack 1-0 here. Hard Denmark.
Hell yeah.
Also, unfortunately, if you were here to hate watch Jacob, I'm sorry to say, but Jacob just got knocked out by, I believe, another Italian, Crybaby. Trades, forward 3. That heat engage.
Alright. Neck broken, but still alive.
Keep dashing in. Ooh, good sidestep. Again, the heat burst coming out from Neshok. And, yikes, that's going to be so much damage.
Yeah, the good old wall splitting heat smash, and there we go.
That's still the thing, right? That all these characters with the wall spatting heat smashes, like, that's such a good tool to have in this game.
Yeah, at least they removed the tracking on most of them.
Yeah.
Like Clive's normal heat smash still has like insane tracking though, being like a very active around them hitbox. But I don't think like that aspect should be nerfed because it wouldn't make any sense visually. What I do think needs to happen is that it doesn't trigger wall explosions and stuff.
I think that's valid.
Yeah, it doesn't break wall, and it, you know, it's just, and or maybe even make it like less plus. Like it doesn't need to be +8. It could be like something that Clive is kind of useless with, like +3 to 4. That's kind of like a useless plus for Clive. Not useless, honestly. It's not useless, but it's like he can't take much advantage of +3 and +4 compared to some other characters.
I mean, I think, yeah, I guess it's a 1 per round move, right? So it's like, yeah, it's very, very good to get to take an extra turn after it. But it's like, maybe it is fine.
Because I mean, I do think it's like, you know, it is like, you know, his is still such tracking, and then they remove tracking on like a lot of them. So I guess like, you know, just need to kind of even it out. Like I was surprised, like King and Clive are just kind of getting away with, you know, being even mentioned in the last patch notes. So I was like, okay, you know.
I mean, Asuka too, right? So.
Yeah, I mean, and that one is even worse, honestly, right now. So I guess,
good
you know.
Step. And another good step. Again, Orbital not doing it here for Neshok, yeah. I did read on Twitter, it might have been Clive propaganda, but I did read some Clive players say that his Heat Smash apparently has a very slow startup compared to a lot of others.
it's not. It's a slower mid. It's a slower mid. That's true. It's a slower mid.
Because that is like one part of the puzzle then, right? That if you can get blown up for trying to do it because it's slow. Feng has the same issue where his heat smash often, if you try and heat smash, you just get kind of blown up because it's the button.
Yeah, they generally more like to do shoulder heat dash cancel, right? To spend their heat.
Exactly, and it could be like if Clive's similar to that, right? Then maybe it's fine. If you make it like +5, that's still very useful.
Yeah, it's just like he kind of does. You kind of do it as like a sort of like a wake up, like they kind of have to block it or guess it kind of situation. Because it's about similar speed as his lows, so you can kind of mix it up and wake up with that. Ooh, nice! Here we go, tornado to the wall.
Damage. We still have heat available here for both players. It is Nashok with the pressure, the classic Hwoarang coming out, but the down jab taking care of that, and just tracking a little bit there to the right. Oh! Well, has no resources here. No, nothing. Not gonna be able to kill with that. Good idea going for the throw, but it's not gonna work out in the end, and Nashok's gonna tie it all up 1-1 here.
Close second game there.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, that new move is so honestly stupid for Hwoarang. It's stupid, but yeah, there we go. Nice duck though by stack and launch. Also, a lot of the new moves are like really stupid, right? For most characters. Like stupid in a way that's like they were stupid strong and got nerfed, or they're just like the design of it is like just patching the whole defensive game plan against the character. And there we go. This should be enough for sure, and the first round stack.
Stuff to stack there.
Clive's new move is just funny, honestly. Like the get over here. Honestly, it isn't as good, but like the fact that it has such range does make people think about it at that range. You know what I mean? So that it helps just existing, but on what it actually does and stuff, it's not it's not as good as it looks, or as you might think. But no. But it's hella funny. So. Oh, punish!
Yeah, good
there
punish. And it's like one of the good things, right? Really good things about Lee is, of course, punishment being super, super strong, but not having it here. And Nashok hit away, but wait a second. Can't find that last hit. Uh-oh.
Wow, that was a nice little sway. Yeah, the sway to dodge any kind of, active defense. Ooh, big fold to start the round. Stack got a bit unlucky before though. He tried to whiff punish the heat activation with forward 3, and he did the classic thing of Leaf players where they get forward 3 instead. So, and even forward 3, if you don't finish the swing, it's still it's like launch on block as well. So it's like the most misfortunate misinputs that Leaf players do is the forward 3 for forward 3. Alright, nice pressure here though.
Stack in a lot of trouble. Gonna again heat activate here. Wait a second.
Oh, that's it, baby. No way. Has rage as well. Make it easy on him.
Oh,
that's what
I mean, dude.
He is a lead player. He is a lead player, you know. It's like, let's see how I can drop this. But still managed to land the recovery and secure the set. Stack.
Went for the fancy combo right instead of just trying to just do the rage, man. You know, just do rage hard.
Yeah, earlier tornado and into rage, and it would have definitely killed. I mean, let's be real. No need to try and like, oh, I'm gonna secure the wall and finish it with wall. I don't need to do it. It's just asking for some kind of mishap like there. Just a bit low.
Right. Now we got a pretty interesting match. We got Crybaby up against the Cerberus Kuroten. Crybaby, someone I haven't seen play before. I do believe they're Italian. I looked at their results on Challenge, and they won recently a very, very big tournament for Italy online, I think. Maybe offline, who knows. But with a lot of the super, super strong names on there. Kind of interested seeing what they play. Of course, they have made top 8 here on the loser side, which is expected according to the seeding. Lost Shaky, actually. So good stuff to Shaky there. taking
Man,
out 2-0.
Shaky beat Keep this Thursday on Reversal. I was like, who is this man? Who is playing on Shaky's account? But yeah, very nice, very nice.
A lot of these Danes have been, grinding the game quite a bit. Of course, Shaky still also not happy about the result at Headstomper, but again, that's offline, right? It is ruthless.
He did win though, right, on stream. I think I was when I watched his stream match. I think he won. Question mark.
One of the only Danes to win a match on stream, because that was like a joke at some point. It's just every time you see a Danish person on stream, they're about to lose.
Yeah, I mean, overall it didn't look that good. Yeah, like Jakob and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you weren't playing. It would have been like another one on the pile.
True, true. we had one guy, a Cookie Dough IC, who made top 32.
Yeah,
And
he played. I remember him playing like he got the unblockable, right?
For the next
That's like the Lydia, right?
No, yeah, he played. No, he played. He played Raven. Yeah.
Ah, no, yeah, he's at Raven. Sorry, that Lydia's someone else. I think that's like one of the Scottish guys.
Yeah.
Who got
But he had
I
to go
remember
to
the
a
Raven,
baptism. So he had to DQ for like Sunday.
Lamar.
So he made top 32, and then he was like, nah, actually, whoops, I have to DQ. Man, it's like, and it was only him and was it Falcon who made top 32? So only 2 Danes in top 32, and one of them is like, nah, actually, Whale did too as well. Yeah. So
yeah,
3 Danes,
God's
and one
calling.
of them's just like, nah, I have to DQ.
Yeah, God's calling.
Yeah. All right, but Crybaby on the Dragunov, a character that we rarely see nowadays. I feel like got.
Oh yeah, no, I know Crybaby. Now I have definitely seen his drag before. Yes. And like you said, yeah, Dragunov kind of more of a rare beast nowadays. I mean, he got a few good stuff, and he even got a buff on that QCF4. Though it still won't hit Tarantula though, but it'll hit more stuff that's lower on the ground.
That was like one of the enemy #1 moves early on in Tekken 8. And
Yeah,
understandable.
probably the strongest move in the game essentially. Yeah.
Ooh, that is a
wow.
big whiff there. We're trying to, I think, get to. Ooh, okay, that killed. Oh my. It's kind of demonic Oki. Crybaby in a bit of trouble here. Good loop parry,
Wow.
dude.
Yeah, that sidestep right low parry is such a good defensive option in the neutral against Dragunov there. Oh man, the slash kick, man. It's just, it just hits from behind. Has been that way since all the Tekkens, honestly. Slash kick, hitbox.
Classic setup.
crazy.
Oh, the punch parry.
Whoa.
All right, that's actually a
Nice
really
guard
smart
break,
option.
bro. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Can't chicken that anymore as well. He has the warrior instinct ready to pop if he wants.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting how early actually the electric startup is, because I didn't think that would trade, but it sure did trade, and yeah, Crybaby lost a lot of gray life. Oh, it's gonna be rough with 2 seconds left on the clock, and yeah, Kuroten taking it. I feel like even like blocking that low is probably risky from Kuroten, because I feel like you get hit by the low and you still have way more life than the opponent, and it's like good, right?
Yeah, but he did the movement in a way that like the downfall 2 would also whiff, so it was kind of like an option select in that neutral against most of Dragunov's tools. Like the only low mids that were gonna hit there weren't gonna be that huge impacting, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, he could have just stood there, yeah, and taken a headshot or 2, and he was still probably in the lead.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, there always is, because of course raid charts, they do pause the timer, right? There always is the chance that you're gonna get launched, and then just gonna raid chart like right away, and then they have like 2 seconds on the clock after, right, to OTG or something.
Yeah.
It's always scary.
People need to be careful though, like nowadays, not all launchers into raid chart will connect the raid chart. Sometimes you have to like literally do a jab or something.
Yeah.
It kind of depends on the character and the launcher, of course, but I've seen people get messed up like, oh, I got my launcher at like the last second, I'm gonna rage art, and the rage art whiffs.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't combo post launcher immediately. It's like, ooh, awkward. Oh my
Electric
god, the
again.
timing! Yeah, the timing. He was crouching as well, crybaby. He just got up just to get hit there. Very nice of him. Yeah, slash kick, slash kick.
Easy here for Crybaby. Kuroten with another sidestep ride. Just that while running 2, not doing it here, and instead, yikes, what a punish. Just showing.
Nice little delay.
Kuroten just showing a lot of knowledge in this matchup. Playing it so well. The parry even comes out. Down forward 1, and it's going to be 0 point. Trying to win 6 straight rounds here.
Honestly, because of season 1, the Dragunov matchup has also been like grinded into my flesh so much that I also feel like when I ran into the Dragunov, like if they do the new stuff, I might be a bit confused. Like the new pigeon roll stuff, I need to like kinda relab that maybe, but I think mostly on block you just do like a nice homing mid and you'll just eat them up. See that sidestep right low parry. It's such a good option. It will catch the timing on the down 2 there or the hatchet as you saw. Nice throw option though, switch things around, but oh man. Just straight into that hawk and oh my goodness. This is gonna be a kill as well.
Yep, good. So clean defensive play and offensive play from Kuroten, and that's just gonna be 2-0. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, that was a bit of a beatdown even. Kuroten looked really strong there against Crybaby.
Yeah, and that means we are going to have our next match is going to be Fran against a stack here. So I do wonder, Fran won the European flag recently, but that was on the other name. Now I'll change back to Fran again. I do wonder if it's Korean flag time or... you know, like, I was so confused.
Bit of an identity crisis there.
Oh yeah,
honestly.
it actually did want the Korean flag last time, so I think it is the South Korean flag. There we go.
Ah, I see. Yeah, you definitely looked very well learned in the matchup in terms of like this defensive capabilities.
Yeah, and it's another thing that's quite interesting, right? Like sometimes skill-wise, you know, some matches can just seem very lopsided, or let's say I'm really good in one matchup, but generally I'm bad in a lot of other matchups. Then I can maybe beat a better player in that matchup because I'm really good at that matchup, right? And that's just the thing that also, of course, plays a part, regardless of like, you know, individual skill level. Is also, you know, how good are you at the matchups? That is really important in this game, because you do need to know the defensive matches. You just do.
True. I mean, I've surprised some people because like some Asuka players, like I've like beaten quite well, and they're like, man, how? And it's like, yeah, I mean, since you know with Ace and stuff, I played against Ace so much. I just know the Asuka. I mean, so many Asuka players surrounded me through my life. So many gorillas, you know.
What a good time. What a good time. Man.
Yes. I mean, but now I can't complain much anymore about Asuka because I'm generally pretty good against her, though. I haven't played too much against the new Asuka, though. The only Asuka I faced in Season 2 was one who was like abusing the full charge, full crouch buck. Yeah. So I don't really count that one as a match because, like, let's be real, that's just that's cheating, essentially, you know.
Yeah, that was like a weird thing, right? It's good they got that patched up pretty fast. So
yeah, I mean it's so annoying, right? Like when those kind of faults exist and you try and play online and you run into someone just trying to abuse like something like that to try and get some rank points. That's like, it's like why you know, like all these jacks, right, that were doing like the 2-1 up 4-1+2 all day. It's like, oh yeah, that's so fun, right? To just go onto ranked and do the same move that's like booked all day, so you can like get some easy wins. I mean, I don't really get what the joy there is. That's not for me. But yeah, I need to get back on the grind though. But man, I've been playing like, you know, like the Expedition 33 game. And now the new chapters of Deltarune came out, so
Yep.
I finished those. But yeah, soon I will grind back on the Tekken. Though I mean, there's not a tournament I'm going to that's like in the near future, for like a bigger offline. Though I'm still also kind of slash indecisive a little bit about stuff. Like I feel like I wanna go for more tournaments, like the mix up. I kind of feel calling to me, but it's like nah. Maybe not.
Yeah, I'm the same. I do need to play a little bit because I need to get this season pass done. I'm like,
Yeah, you need to get the new character arts as well, right? They switched out the old
True,
panels
true.
for new ones.
I think I'm like level. I finally for once I actually did a bit of like playing throughout the season pass, so now I'm not like having to rush it right at the end. I need like 15 levels or something, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I barely been playing, but they didn't change the season pass for a while now. But like, yeah, I'm like level 100, getting like the stickers and stuff, just by playing a bit every week. And here we go, Fran on the board.
Yep.
So yeah,
And then Stack gonna be up against each other again, trying to go into that loser semi-finals here.
yeah, like these are gonna be our last first twos here of the evening. Fran and Stack, and the other one, the evil Kuroten.
Alright,
Ready for the
let us
next
see.
battle.
So Stack gonna be on that P1. It's gonna be Fran on that P2. Again, chat, remember we do have a match arena. We've got 39 codes left.
Round one.
Well,
Fight.
please help out the players. At least let's get to 20 so we get a top 2 payout. Highly appreciated. What a sidestep there from Stack.
Nice. Ooh, messes up the combo though.
Yeah.
I remember Stack doing that as well at like at some point, I think. Or was it reversal? No, it was reversal this week.
Like Stack is very interesting again because it's like one of the weird things where I feel like, not gonna lie, that he would, if he had picked a different character than Lee, I think he would be doing a little bit better actually. I mean, he's already doing super well, but he is one of those players that, and that's something you have to get through eventually, right? And he will definitely. But it's one of those players that do tend to get a little bit nervous. And like, you know, very close situations, maybe offline, stuff like that. And Lee is just one of those unforgiving characters that, you know, if your execution is just a little bit off, you're gonna, you know, your combo's not gonna work.
Nice. Here we go. The back 3-3 pressure. You need to be careful of the rage shard or the down 4. Such a good panic button.
To right. Ooh, again, good sidestep. We're gonna be a little bit weird here with the back turn. Maybe
a
with
little
just a damage
setup.
reset, you know.
Yeah, just a setup for the down 3 to counter hit. That was a messed up slide there, I believe. Ooh, nice! Important duck. Securing the kill.
I can't believe they made, by the way, they made Lee's while standing 2-3 minus 13 instead of 14. It's kind of annoying, honestly. That's a big change for me.
I feel like I never punished that as minus 14, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel like always 13 frame or 12 frame punished.
Honestly, yeah, I did 12 frame for so many years, and then I was like, wait a second, it's minus 14.
Yeah, honestly, I wasn't even aware.
Yeah. No, especially on Asuka, right? Because your 14 frame is so good. But I guess now we had a 4-1-2, which is not still gonna be maybe one of your prime punishes now. That's
Oh,
rough.
the 4-4-3 mess up. Yep, that's a classic leeway to end the match.
And Fran, well, 1-0 here. Fantastic.
Alright, straight back into it. Losing in his own house, this man Lee. Ooh, that's a good trade for him.
Travel all the way to the wall here. That's solid damage. Well, life lost already. Fran though, you know, all that life is great, so definitely gonna be able to get a lot of it back if they want to. Ooh.
Pressure, pressure, pressure. Tried the hitman punches. A nice low parry against the down 4, I believe there it was. Yeah, tried the mid option there to see if he would duck, but the first hit was already a hit, so... Ooh, the forward, forward, forward. Still, the evasion quite good, even post the nerf. Unless that's one of the things they switched back. I'm not sure. There we go. Okay, Stack looking good this game though, about to even things up if he gets another round. Forward, forward, 3. Oh, I see! Got him ducking. That's the thing with that string. I mean, it's minus 14 the mid there, but you know, it's the high is such an annoying option to block because you know, plus 6 after. There we go, the sweep.
Round 4. Fight.
That you are inclined to duck.
I think Anna's pretty interesting, right? As a matchup, figuring that out. Doesn't maybe haven't changed that much. What he's doing defense compared to 7 now, maybe just a little bit more potent offensively, like any other character, right? So it doesn't seem like the character has been that much of a problem so far.
I think she has some stuff that's still like really like maybe a bit overtuned, honestly. But she is very like, you know, very big risk, high rewards on a lot of situations, like a bit like Devil Jin, right? So bit of a really casino-y, coin flippy, you know, guess and you win or you lose kind of character. Which does mean like, you know, I definitely lose to like Anna's, who I feel like are worse players at times. Like it's like, oh man, like Anna bridged the gap there. But then also like a stronger player, I feel a stronger Anna player can also get fucked up if they, you know, if they try to do it and they just, you know, don't get the mix right. Though I guess like the strongest Anna players won't do too much of that unless it's necessary to come back, right? They're smarter than that. Oh, you know, sidestep 3 too slow there. Punish, nice punish. Oh, is that gonna break? Yes, sir.
Yeah,
full on launcher.
Trip all the way downstairs here. Unless... Oh, that's actually good, right? Gonna save it for potential Oki, and that is gonna kill.
Yeah, guaranteed on that hit. And there we go. Okay. Stack in the lead now officially. With 1 round and 1 game. Oh, yeah, I like that hop knee challenge there. Fran trying to slide in. Nice full crouch down forward 2 there on the wake up. Yeah, keep up the pressure. Like her pressure sequences with the stances are very obnoxious. Like they're very like, if you don't press, I'm just gonna keep looping this offense kind of deal.
That's not gonna work out, and Stack is now on set point. Got 3 set points.
Ooh, messed up the slide. Oh, he got up, I think, just at the worst time, fearing the last standing 2 instead, but no Fran. Committed to the low there. Yeah, forward 2. Very good low, high homing move rather. Ooh,
So
big counter hit.
That could be the road back here again. Still big life deficit. Can't afford to eat anything, but at this point it is Fran that has to guess at the wall. Just plus frames into plus frames. What are we doing, man? And that does it. Stack. Gonna take out Fran here.
Yeah, the classic down 4 round ender there. Beating out Fran. Very nice. Man, complete turnaround. Like the first game definitely struggling, but then, you know, that second game and this third game, all Stack, baby, all the time. Very nice.
Yep. It's like Stack figured something out, right? Was very shaky that first game, and then it just kind of turned it on its head. Turned out really good here. And that means we are gonna go into our next match, which is a match I've been kind of looking forward to a little bit here. It's gonna be EVIL against Kuroten. A classic Salty match.
Yeah, honestly, that could be like a grand final match, right? But here we are, seeing it in not even loser semis, right before loser semis. So also this means this is our last first to two of the evening, gentlemen. So after this, it shall just be first to threes all the way.
And again, if you do look at the seeding, right, it is gonna be seed 1 against seed 2. So there we go. Pulsar was EVIL sponsored. Big boy player now.
Yeah. I mean, well deserved, right? Considering all the results he has been putting up throughout the Tekken 8 tournament years. I mean, this is only the second year, I suppose, but yeah.
This one goes, of course. I don't know who's favored here, really. Like, and could go either way.
Yeah.
Damn interesting.
I guess slightly EVIL, maybe. But man,
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to tell. I mean, just slightly, honestly, because I can definitely see this going either way.
Get ready for the next battle.
So, Kuroten P1, EVIL P2. Got that God of Destruction 1. What does it say?
Yeah,
L?
it's one.
It's 1.
Yeah. Ironically, Kuroten has the higher Tekken power.
Fight.
So, I don't know, it's like... And, you know, he shows off that power by landing this electric.
I mean,
Start out the
maybe...
round.
I assume Kuroten has a ton of Mishimas in GOD, right?
Maybe. I'm not sure about GOD, honestly. GOD isn't that easy to get in terms of time. But, I mean... Yeah. Game is so much more of a grind now on ranked. It's probably a good thing, honestly.
Yep.
That's why people don't have GOD 8 yet. It's just 1.
Pressure in here. It is again Kuroten in the lead. 1-1-2, the classic. There we go. First round goes to the Heihachi.
Fight.
Down 1. Oh yeah, got caught. Trying to avoid a mid on the whiff there from the back turn. That is one risk though. If they call that out, that evasive move, they can just chase you down and beat you up. Hey. Oh yeah, I bet Ace wishes the same Van Dyne. Yeah, he is also a non-GOD person.
Nah, you know, I'm not a nerd. It's okay. Get that low.
I mean, he's just a Guilty Gear TO now, Van Dyne.
That is true. I'm just a guilty gear.
Yeah. He just has players under him who are like champions that he sponsors as well, so...
Yeah, if you think about it, isn't that kind of cooler? Like, I just send out my minions to fight for me.
Yeah. You're like an evil boss.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm happy though that the SaltyEU players is so good in Guilty Gear. It's pretty sweet.
Cool. The Rage Heart? Nah.
I remember the last time you sponsored people for like something it didn't, you know, the results weren't quite as good.
Yeah,
if I remember.
This is the first time where we actually sponsored someone that did really well and, you know, even won the tournament. Like first place and third place. Very, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, at a big tournament, like super stacked as well, right? But yeah, the other times, I don't even think maybe the players got out of pools. We did have a really good chance for like a good result last time, but that's when COVID hit, so we couldn't do the sponsorship.
Ah, yes, true. Alright, evening things up now, but the warrior instinct is on the horizon though, you know. I see Heihachi's do it less and less, honestly.
Yeah, it's
For
a
some
warrior
reason.
elf thing.
Yeah, it's like, man, if I pop this, I'm just gonna lose. That's how it works. There it is, though.
Down jab again.
Oh!
Electric's gonna get the wall break. And yeah, still got a lot of heat. Gonna spend it on the heat dash. Not quite gonna get to the wall though. Oh. Whoa.
Twin pistons, though, man. That's like a sick wall carry. It just fucking sends him to the heavens. Exposiste! Okay, the classic evil. Oh, yeah, no, that will track. That will track that, though it is punishable, of course. But there we go. Well, maybe not in instinct actually, but there we go. Man, that's such one of the sickest outros, right? Just like the shadows intensifying on the face, keep making the classic Tekken 7, like, you know, classic Tekken 7 Heihachi image. Man, some of the visuals in this game are so good, honestly.
They are. That's like one thing you can't take away from the game, right? It's it looks good.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes a bit too much effects and stuff, right? People have been saying, and there's definitely some truth.
Yeah.
Like,
But
I got so many comments playing Clive where it's like, yeah, I have no idea what he's doing because of all the stuff. And it's like, I guess, yeah, if you're not used to it.
Yeah, I mean you can always just turn that down if that's an issue. I guess you can't turn it down in offline events, so you probably shouldn't at home if your PC can handle it.
I wonder if tournament mode has like a slightly less turned down version actually. I don't know if it's like the full deal. I'm not even sure. Yeah, I'm not even sure if me at home it's a full deal or not on the effects. I think I'm low effects. Like, you know, I remember from being the beta, I also put it on low effects because it was like Jin was so flashy before.
I think I have mine on just regular effects, whatever, if that's high, I don't know.
Yeah. Just like, don't blind me, please. You know.
Yep.
No sieges.
Gary.
Alright, nice 4-4-4.
Wall here.
Oh, that's so good. Alright, the big low, you know, he's desperate. Ooh, no punish.
Jump over it, so evil now, again. Feels like last time we saw evil play, right? Just bringing it back here in the game too.
Ooh! The big wall standing too. Nice, gets the counter hit on the mid though. Ooh, messes up the forward 3. Nice little duck against the electric with a small punish. Ooh, big whiff. Only a downfall 1 though, so kind of got away with it. Electric not on lockdown there. Punish. Doesn't reach the wall though, but lots of pressure. Goes for the big low again. Kuroten willing to take it. The spike. Oh, not the spike, I guess. Just a plus frame mid. Ooh, no break, and that's gonna be it. Clean 3 rounds in this game though for Evil, tying things up here in our first to 2 of the evening.
Yeah, interesting. And seeing how this is gonna shape up for our next match, 1-1.
I feel like the last stage was like better for Kuroten for some reason. Like, I don't know. Things worked out better there.
It's the stage that's wrong, not me.
Yes, exactly. Sometimes it does feel like that, right? Like when you get like your stage where you know like your win rate is the worst and you're like, oh, I'm already lost, you know? This is the cursed stage. This is where I go to lose.
There's some weird psychological stuff about that. Like, I don't think I was better in Tekken 7 on Zook, but I always picked Zook when I lost, and I feel like I almost won every time when I picked it.
And you're going to the market trying to buy a W, you know.
Oh, in my brain it was because it was a small stage, and I kind of did that gorilla-ish mix even in Tekken 7.
Yeah, you were playing Tekken 8 Asuka and Tekken 7, honestly.
me playing Tekken 7, you know, Tekken 8 Asuka and Tekken 7, you know, that's real shit. Me playing Tekken 8 Asuka and Tekken 8, I sleep. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy. Actually.
You got to switch things up and play her like super defensive only. It's just
Yeah.
like Tekken 7 more like. Just trying landing like a back 3 or can-cans constantly. That's like your entire game plan.
I rarely do back 3, I feel like, actually, in this game. Because back 3
Yeah.
just doesn't feel as good as it used to. Feels like my bread and butter in 7.
Yeah, in 7 it made a lot more space when it was out in the open, I feel.
Okay, there we go, the heat dash. We're gonna send Kuroten all the way to... That's a cool combo, dude. That's a lot of damage as well for that. Damn.
Yeah, like the strong tail spin on the low, that's like so unique looking, honestly. I do think Azucena's combos look quite cool. Also like her heat combos where she has like the punches from the stance, that combo.
Yeah.
And just goes into it again. She's quite cool.
Yeah.
There we go. That's like 5 rounds in a row now. I think Evil definitely favorite. Kuroten needs to switch things up here.
Starting to feel a bit off. Nice. Blowing up the pressure with a simple jab, right? Just knowing the frames is enough, but the step doesn't work out this time around. The armor comes out. We're just gonna activate heat and let's see.
Alright. Pressure, pressure, pressure.
He's gonna get out, but of course no heat available here. That could be a little bit rough. Good punish.
Oh! Small punish. Default crouch low is -15.
Oh, the
There we go.
explosion killed. That's rare. Just like the explosion itself did it.
Ah, yeah. Like, yeah. Sometimes I thought like it didn't even was able to kill, but yeah, it totally is. As you saw there. Nice challenge with the demon breath. Oh, yeah, that's an option select for a lot of options, I suppose. It's just straight back blow. Big whiff! Oh, only a back 4.
Yeah. Luckily,
electric soul
you
whip.
know, they didn't give Evil a launching sway back in this game, so we could.
Yeah, that's true. That's for season 3 maybe.
He dashed in. Again, Kuroten in a bit of trouble. The jab's gonna land here.
Kuroten definitely fighting back more now.
10
Ooh, but the
seconds left.
time not on his side.
Needs something huge here, and that will not do it. Evil takes out Kuroten 2-1. Alright.
I'm definitely feeling like less. This matchup was less at his fingers in terms of like punishment and awareness.
Yep.
Especially comparing like how good he was in the Dragunov match, you know. But I mean, yeah, well played though. But yeah, evil, you know, rightfully so. There takes the W. Very nice.
Alright. And that means we are moving up. Of course, again, as you said before, we are now in a full first to 3 mode. We're going to move up into winner's side now. It's going to be Naarks. It is going to be Tibetano. I got to meet Tibetano just briefly. I had stumbled a very, very nice guy, of course, already knew. But always nice actually getting to talk to people a little bit at events.
Yeah.
Stuff. Man, I think as a player who did, like, I don't play that much. I haven't really, since, like, Season 3 Tekken 7, played that much, right? One thing that is an issue for me with practicing now is that you have up forward 1-2, which is 13 frame. Asuka always had, like, a 12 frame punisher and a 14 frame punisher. And that means I now have to learn what is -12 and what is -13.
Hop kicks tend to be -13 ace,
Yeah.
so start there.
Exactly, right? Like, that's such a weird thing now to think about because I've never, like, bothered to learn it. Pretty funny. Just, like, knowing, oh, yeah, this is, you know, either 12 or 13. I don't know which. So I'm just going to do, you know,
Yeah.
I only have my 12 frame anyway, so who cares?
Yeah, I just do 2-3.
I do think, though, that most things are -13.
I
Or a
think
lot
it's-
of things, at least, right? pretty common.
I mean, the hop kick is like such a common -13, right? For like most things like Claudio hop kick, King hop kick, yada yada yada. So yeah, and there's also like quite a few strings that are -13. Yeah, specifically. -12 is a bit more specific. That's mostly like not strings, but mostly like single mids, like your Claudio's down forward 2s, for instance. Pretty sure that's 12, not 13. I think. Like Kazuya down forward 2, you know, -12.
It's like a thing where I feel like when I played Feng, I just shoulder everything, and I feel like everything I would 2-3 on Asuka, I shoulder, and it mostly works out. Mostly, right?
I know, like, you know, Kazuya down forward 2, you shoulder, I mean...
Then I die, yeah.
Yeah, then you die, unless you're like Chicken Maru, then that just randomly hits you. Hits the Kazuya. Even though he's expecting a 12-frame punish and should be holding back.
Yeah, I mean, they also gave Feng a 12-frame punish, right? So, it's like even
True.
worse. I got like double
Yeah.
mixed up. Both my characters, can't believe it. I have to learn frame data now. It's like, man.
Yeah, Feng is so different now with like the new stuff. God, is he oppressive though. Alright. Sweets popping off
Ready for the
for
next battle.
Naarks. Going to that Phoenix Gate stage with quite a bit of going on.
Yeah, I feel like. Do you think it's biased, you know, a little bit, the matchmaking or the stage selection sometimes? I feel like we always get the same stages. I know it's not, you know, it's random. But
I do feel, you know, true RNG is hard to get by, and I definitely feel this RNG isn't a perfect divide in terms of stages.
Yeah.
But I would need, you need a lot of data to really be sure about that, which I don't necessarily have. But feeling-wise, I do feel like some stages you just see very rarely compared to others. But
Yeah.
I wonder how it works with like the evening and the days. Do they just count as one stage in terms of like the RNG pick, and then they just randomly choose if it's evening or day? Or do they get their own little spots in terms of like chance probability?
That is pretty interesting. Yeah, I actually don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's something that's kind of like behind the screen, you know, behind the curtain. So
Do you think one nice thing about the, of course, up forward 1-2 is that if you did mess up with your 2-3, it's launch and block, right? Like up forward 1-2, you're still gonna get punished, but you're not gonna die. Unless you have Nani Gusto, then you know, haha, you're
yeah, then you're just lost.
Yeah. That's a very nice quality of life thing, you know, not fearing for your life if you mess up your punish.
But you could just do 2-1, right?
Yes, but 2-1 is like not good. And 2-1, oh yeah, 2-1 does jail in this game. In 7 it didn't jail, so then you'd also die.
I mean, then they would need to be ready for that, but yeah, you could die for it. There we
Speaking
go.
of, there we go, 2-1.
Yeah, you know, you ask, we, you know, we provide.
Alright.
We've confirmed 1+2 there, nice. I think Tsubaki perhaps gets blown up by the grab.
A little bit of a weird situation. Gonna get launched. Alright, getting a trip. The floor explosion probably still not gonna go all the way to the wall here. It's a very big stage yet. Far from it.
Punish.
It's framed. Oh, yeah, that's gonna track. It's always super scary to do anything after Asuka Heat Smash because she's so plasma. Okay. Oh, actually
Nice.
could have killed.
And the stick is spent, but it does secure the kill here.
Two could punish. That is punishable in this game. We still have a lot of people not punishing it.
What do you mean? It's +5. There you go. A big hit on the ground. And still has the gusto, of course, because that's how heat works in this game with install characters. Just free install all day.
Yep.
Here we go though.
And now he's gonna
I
try
feel
and run in, but
honestly-
they eat smash.
That's enough damage even, damn. The rage there coming in clutch. Yeah.
Up
Generally the way they need to fix it, I think, is popping heat or going into heat gives you the install once. But not like you have free install as long as you have heat, but it costs heat. Or they give you like a new move that costs heat and just like gives you the install, but it's like kind of like, I don't know, like a move you have to do at range where you just like, you know, you just get it like a little animation for Nani wa Gusto, like you can just do that raw with heat, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But there needs to be a bit of a cost to it essentially, just so you don't like loop broken rage drive tier moves over and over. There we go, man. Naarks was working on the comeback there, but no, Tibetano managed to seal the deal with that last round. First game, Tibetano.
I think it's interesting what they did to a lot of moves, right? It seems like they have, again, the punch parry. Seems like they have moved away from a lot of the plus frame buttons, like in Fang being an example, right? His back 3 now only +4 on block, used to be +6.
You go into the stance now.
Oh. And look at that. Pressuring and Naarks not being able to do much there. Tibetano, first round.
Ooh. Nice. Yeah, that low has quite a bit of mid recovery, so Naarks has plenty of time to punish that. Yeah, I like the use of Tsubaki by Tibetano a lot in this matchup because, you know, Leroy, he does throw out quite a few punches. Getting a launch for that, not bad. +5. There it is, you know, that's the thing. Tsubaki's so good against Leroy. Like, you know, Leroy is the one always parrying your shit usually. Now he has to be the one who needs to be careful, right, on applying offense.
That's a very interesting setup there, actually. Right, going for the heat smash, they immediately will stand up, or you get Oki, and if they stand up, well then you still probably have a little bit of plus. Interesting.
Alright, Finna down 2.
Okay, there we go. Parried right back.
Yeah, I mean, not quite the same amount of impact, but still, this is a nice lead for Naarks. Running at you, he stops. Usually they charge fully after you, or just, you know, you blink and he's just punching at your shoes, man.
I hope okay.
Oh, GG. Yeah, 2 games now up for Tibetano. Naarks in trouble.
Yeah, and I think about Asuka's, you know, the charge down, full crash down 4-3 now, is before she had that, you could still do just down 4-3, but you didn't have any way to kind of gain more pressure or not risk a lot in crouch. You have that now, so you do have that, you know, mix between all her good full crouch lows and then actually just extending your pressure, which is kind of crazy. So
yeah,
her crouch mix is way more deadly.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah. Low blocked, parry.
Oh.
Yeah, that taunt also has parries installed in it.
Heat now, both players. Heat here, that's gonna be a... You can get a much bigger punish than that, can't you?
It's -14, so you could have done down back 1-2 or whatever.
Oh, up forward 2.
For instance as well. Destabilizer. Fishing with the hook.
just moving back. What are we doing these cartwheel backflips, man? Speaking of cartwheels, the back 3. Yo, new back 3 combo? I haven't even lapped that, dude. Interesting. Oh, man.
It's over.
Oh,
no, it's not over! Low launcher cane. Oh, man, that's such a steal around kind of thing. Because a lot of the time you aren't thinking about that stick, honestly. Like, it's hard to think about the stick. There we go. Oh, no, indeed. Like, this guy. Ooh, starts the round with the raw 4-2-2. 4-4-2-2, rather. This man ain't no ballerina, but he will hit you with the 2-2. Alright, guaranteed, yes. That's a full launch with the heat. Tibetano still has resources, but his HP isn't one that he has a lot of anymore. But then hit starter again, and now the dig jab string, securing that win. Okay, one more round, and Naarks is on the board. Minus 13, the 1-2 not gonna reach though. My god, the classic, the bait. Tibetano runs into the follow-up, full launch here, of course. I feel Naarks has gotten like every single floor explosion, even though he always loses. I mean, you know, it might be a different story this time around though. Then a back 1+2. Quite good, quite good.
Yep, taking that trip to Walmart again, trying to stay alive in the winners finals and doing a good job of it right now. Uh-oh, that could be huge.
Oh man, the wall saved him there, but now he's dead. No, not dead.
No, not dead
close.
at all, no.
Close to that. It's close to that though.
It is gonna be a pretty rough situation, yeah. I guess for the set, low is connected. Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, oh, his stunt as a parry. Let me just, you know, go low there.
Yeah, final chance. Let's see Naarks can extend the set or not. Oh, okay. And the heat smash as well.
Oh, big whiff.
Yeah.
Oh, too late.
Are we out of resources though for both players?
Ah, yeah.
And see, that's one of the things as well, right? The fact that your forward 3+4, the big kick for Asuka, gives you 91 Gusto, and you get it after up forward 3-2 guaranteed, right? Then you can just kind of loop it if you get the hit. You get your buff right back. So super strong.
Yeah, her install offense is like really incredibly strong this game. And then they gave her like an incredible move to use it with in season 2. So
it was an interesting thing where for the longest time it wasn't actually that good. And now they might have overtuned it a bit because it was kind of, I wouldn't say useless, but it like borderline useless.
I mean, the moment they gave her like just like running 1+2 and forward 1+2 to use with Gusto, that was like the moment they made like Asuka be more of an offensive than defensive character, honestly.
Yeah, because at the beginning when you only had the extra damage and up forward a 1+2, the big jump and such.
Yeah.
You would almost never use it. It was a weird situation where doing those combos sometimes gave you less damage than the BNP. And it's like, all right, what am I even doing with this, right? But yeah, now it's very, very good. Which I feel like it's okay that, you know, you have good install stuff. But maybe, you know, I was talking to Fergus about it as well. Garok also. Maybe up forward 1-2 is such a good move because it does so many things at the same time.
Yeah, the fact that it covers like her weak side as well is like kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Being so fast as well, and like even if you duck the high, the mid comes out so fast. It's like tricky to punish. It's just you know, even when you read the move, it's kind of hard to deal with, essentially.
So again, I think it's gonna be absolutely fine if you just remove 1 or 2 of the properties, right? Or like nerf it a little bit in that sense. Make it more unsafe, make it easier to duck. Could be a lot of things. I think what Fergus wanted the most was for it to keep wall splatting, because it's such a good tool for Asuka to have that she didn't really have, like with a fast, fairly like far-reaching wall splatting mid, like high, I guess, high mid, but you didn't really have that before, because normally you would do like 2-3 or something, but it's not super reliable. So in that sense, up forward 1-2 is super strong for wall pressure, right?
Get ready for the
I think
next
that's
battle.
interesting. Yeah, of course we are gonna have Stack now up against EVIL or loses semi-finals. Denmark, Italy. We had a lot of Danish players in the bracket. We had a lot of Italian players in the bracket. Now one of the countries will be eliminated here. Very, very interesting.
Finish. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, gets it. Guaranteed lip 2. Guaranteed lip 2. Ooh, nice timing from Stack here. Gets the back 4 counter hit. And now EVIL's gonna be in trouble on the wake up here. Nice dick jab though, you know, active defense, baby.
Active defense, baby.
Ooh, well a whiff. Small punish.
Pressure in Stack. Good duck under, man. Nice. That's gonna send EVIL all the way to the wall again. So many characters in this game, just a way too good wall carry. It's like one thing I slightly missed from 7 is that you had like your wall carry wasn't as good. You know? Now it feels like we're just going to the wall every single time.
Yeah. Especially if you have the heat as well to extend it a bit extra, you know. Every character has such crazy carry. It's like the change they did with Tekken 7, where they gave everyone more and more and more carry.
Yeah. It's gonna be Stack again at the wall. EVIL's gonna be at the absolute worst place here, just in the corner, not able to move anywhere. Oh, that's a cameraman situation. Somehow getting out. Alright. Interesting here, how that turned out.
Ooh, nice break. Ooh, big block and nice punish. Okay, gonna use that heat. Plus frames. Oh, minus 14. Yeah, the good old 3-3. Whoa! Man, I almost wanted to call it there. Like, this feels like a sway back blow time. I wasn't sure myself, and Stack also didn't see it coming apparently. Got hit by that. Nice. Okay, Stack evening things up in this game. Gets the big down 3 counter hit. Slam into the wall, still has a tornado, lots of damage.
Sir. Yep. Whoa, we're just gonna mix slides, man. Why not?
I almost feel like getting hit by that one mid there was like better than keeping the pressure for EVIL. But here we go. Spike combo, everyone needs one of those, of course. Ooh, nice dig jab, get out of there. They're gonna beat the low in speed. +2 full crouch. I'ma just do my full crouch low, baby. I'm not scared. And there we go.
It is gonna be EVIL. First game here again. EVIL. You know, it's favorite, but we have seen Stack take out some super strong players, so definitely not out of the realm that we could get an upset here.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that he made it here in top 4 means he beat some pretty damn strong players.
We've got 47 players tonight, which is that's for season 2 actually really good numbers. So I'm happy that it seems like Tekken World Tour kind of sparked the competitive spirit again.
Yeah, I mean, Headstomp also had pretty good numbers. I think like 161 players or something like that.
Yeah. And international travel happening, a lot of events happening as well, right? We got OTB, I believe next month. We got crossover happening soon as well.
Yeah, mix-up after or before OTB. So yeah, lots of events. And of course in September we have that UFA, for which we have the Road to UFA going on right now on Thursdays for reversal.
Sure to check it out again. Very nice having so many tournaments to play. Always a good thing, right? I remember again back in Tekken 7 when we had no tournaments for a long time, so
yeah.
definitely pretty happy for that. Yeah, and of course EVO France as well.
Yes. Cannot forget about October. Just evading each other there, but there we go. Heat engager, running 3-2.
Oh, just a hop knee, you know, saying, yeah, I've had enough of your tricks, Magic Man. Let me just call out the pressure there. Very nice.
Ooh, nice little side step low parry. Catches stacks timing on the low. 4-4-3. Yeah, there it is. What else is he gonna do? Ooh, not breaking that is unfortunate. The time is also becoming a factor. Nice down for 1 challenge on the back 3 solo. The electric. Everyone needs one.
Everyone needs one, yeah.
Brian gets electric, Lee gets electric.
Where's my electric, man?
Exactly.
What the hell?
Can't Jin teach Asuka his electric? Nice down for 1.
Final round. Fight.
We're kicking out from EVO, but it's gonna eat that back 4. Yo, what a dog, man. Stacked so ready for the highs. And now it's gonna be a pretty awful situation here for EVO. Gonna, you know, say enough. I had enough. Let me just press my heat burst. But it's gonna do it. 1-1.
Yeah.
Denmark?
Round 1. Fight.
Right, block and punish the hoppy there. Good lead and good pressure. Ooh, tries to low into the lip stance. Gets punished for his efforts.
Under as well. 1-2 coming out. Or 2-1 rather. Evil pressuring in. Look at that. And I'm happy, you know, both players just saying, you know, we're good with the stage. Just, standard, smallish. Pretty hype. Oh, doesn't have any gimmicks, good music. Why not? What's not to like?
On the boat?
Yeah, on a boat. Do you know if the Pac-Man stage actually has gimmicks? I forgot if we saw them.
It has a floor break and a floor explosion on the bottom.
Interesting.
I think it's like 1 or 2 floor breaks, and then the floor below has like a floor explosion with like pixel effect, particle effects, like shooting up.
It was a new, what's it called? Forgotten Temple? Forgotten Realm, what was it called? 7. With the multiple floor breaks.
Yeah, but that didn't have like anything on the bottom though I guess floor explosions weren't the thing. But yeah, essentially.
Well, like into, I guess, for this game, Descend.
It might be a hard floor break though, like in the beginning, like with the Jin's Mind stage.
Yeah, the Descend into Subconsciousness. What a name for a stage. Ooh, gonna accidentally combo there with the heat. Dash! Stack now. Still got heat. Oh, staying alive with that tech. But, oh, what a step! But not the biggest punish. Doesn't matter though. Yo, we got the I can't say the electric.
Yeah,
the electric.
Electric.
Electric. Yeah, there we go.
Electric. Yeah. There you go. Ooh, nice little step down forward too.
You know what? Electric kind of sounds like a Pokemon, you know?
I mean, yeah, Electros is one of them, so I feel like definitely agree with that. Nice, okay, tying things up. Let's see who takes the lead here. And will be on set point next game. Yeah, the lead.
Now the backswing blow, man. He's so good. I feel like what's it, that 80% or something of the backswing blows from EVIL are gonna connect. You know what I mean? Like so good at timing those. Really reading the room well.
Yeah, he sprinkles them like just perfect.
Come on.
It's like a sway back blow chef, honestly, and spices things just right.
And that does it. EVIL is gonna return to the lead 2-1. Oh.
It's like an $800 camera lens.
Yeah.
Runs off.
Cameraman being mad. Well, you know, the cameraman does. Yeah, who pays for it, right? I guess the Mishima Saibatsu in the end is probably okay. But if it's you know, if somebody who's you know, filming it on their own, a freelance, they kind of deserve it. You know, the cameraman getting confused so often, not the best cameraman. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, I mean, if it is ruined, I assume Azucena has enough money from the whole coffee business, right? Yes, Van Line. Loses semis is first to 3. That's a rule that changed on Tekken World 2, actually. So we've been doing first to 3 for semis for a little bit now, a couple tournaments at least.
Yeah, season 2, baby. We got first to 3s now. It's nice though, because that means the moment you hit winners final, you're just doing first to 3s.
It is interesting though for the person, like, you know, winning the loser semis. That's going to be such a long set if you go from loser semis all the way to grand final, right? Even with a reset as well, Jesus.
Yeah, that's like 3, 3, 3, 3. I mean, that's just if you keep winning 3 straight. That's like 5 games or so, 15 rather.
Like even online, man, that would be rough. And then offline in a pressure situation, that's like, oof.
Like imagine if it was 3-2 every time. So that's like 5 games, 10 games, 15, 20 games, like damn. That's rough. Ooh, big counter hit.
Dropping it there a little bit weird, I guess, with the wall, but Heat Smash gonna take care of that, and we're just gonna pull out the string to go in the lead now. Stack trying to tie up the set here.
Yeah.
And that's the interesting part, right? I mean, if it was regular just first to 2, then EVIL would be through. But now it looks like we might be going to that 5th game.
Yeah. I mean, people were wanting more first to 3 in general, right? Yeah. So the fact that losing semis at least got it is quite nice.
It was interesting for Headstumper. Normally Grand Blues always ran like first to 2, but the TO not went rogue because it was like a decision and they asked like access about it and such. But they did the whole tournament first to 3 to prove a point, and it actually went really well. So I think more games being more aggressive and faster, I think moving towards like more first to threes is not a bad idea generally.
Ben is calling you out saying Granblue was always first to 3.
No, it's not. It's definitely not. In NA at least, it's always first to 2. That was a whole like call out tweet and such.
On Twitter.com.
On Twitter.com, yeah. On the official Headstone Twitter. You can see it. It's pretty interesting.
Alright, yeah, final game time it is. Stack.
Round 1.
Will he defeat EVIL? Yeah. Fresh from a tournament victory, EVIL.
Stack, you know, he's always grinding online. Won't have a lot of offline play unless he goes to locals. Because our big monthlies, they are on hiatus until September. So, a little bit of a wait. Yeah, run up low.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, this is a really good start for Stack, yeah. One round up, gets the back 4 counter hit in the next round. Let's see him carry this momentum. Oh yeah, they needed that switch. Needed that switch around there.
Good shout, 2 times. I was too busy talking about Grand Blue to update the score. And it's gonna be set point now for Stack. 1 round away here from taking out Italy, and probably I think the strongest showing from Italy in Salty for a long time. Like we have like 10 Italian players, I swear, in the bracket. Is crazy.
Mamma mia.
They're trying to get revenge from that banana pizza at that summer.
Obviously. That sacrilegious thing.
Dude, Michelle had a pizza that had like both banana and pineapple on it, I think, at some point, which was kind of... I was like too much.
That's like a dessert pizza. Yeah, that's like a dessert pizza.
Round 4.
Yeah, dessert pizzas can be quite good, honestly. Like, you know, like cold, like... Well, they're more like pies, honestly.
Yeah. Still,
Fake
you know,
pizza.
about Daniel Mato, but I don't agree with his take on, you know, the Chicago pizzas. I had like an insanely good Chicago pizza when I went to Frosty Faustings. That goes really hard. Final round, though.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I don't think I would like Chicago pizza that much. I feel like it's not my kind of thing. Ooh.
Go. Ooh, yo.
Oh, man, this is so close.
It is taking the throw here, but it's still the... Oh, the big counter hit. That is going to be rough here.
I think. Not enough.
No, wait.
Maybe
is
enough?
it? Is it? Yeah. It is.
It is enough. Man, you can never know in this game.
Yeah.
There we go, man. Big old counter hit mid there to seal the deal for Stack 3-2. As he takes out EVIL, who ends up 4th place here.
And that means we are going to get the Nordic, even Scandinavian matchup here. Naarks and, of course, Stack. EVIL, interestingly enough, also last time was sent out of the tournament. I do agree, actually. Like, Chicago pizza, you know... Calling it pizza might be a disservice to kind of explaining it. It's more like a pie, right?
It's like calling like a calzone a pizza, you know? It's
exactly,
like, no,
yeah.
it's
Calzone is not
the same
exactly
thing.
a pizza.
No, it's its own thing.
Yeah.
Cake pizza, yeah.
But I do think it's good. Like the crust on the one I had, we had it from like the John Manjones or something, whatever all the
yeah.
people said you should get, and that was good, man. Like again, the crust was really good and like garlicky. Man, that was good. But it was way too huge, that pizza. Like like 2 of us, and I'm a pretty big eater. We and Michelle as well, right? And we could barely finish like half the pizza for dinner. There's so much.
That's incredible, considering, you know, I've seen you eat quite a bit.
Yeah, exactly, right? I spent like the next couple of days just having like pizza for breakfast and such because there's like so much. Like one, like you got the box with the pizza and you're like, wait a second, why is this so heavy? What? It's like you
Honestly,
like,
I've heard
huh?
about like American portions being like really American portions, you know, like kind of crazy. Like, you know, our largers or their smalls and stuff. But
Yeah, depends on where it is. Like some places were like, okay, we went to Olive Garden just because we wanted to try the breadsticks because of the, you know, they were okay. It was like in Olive Garden is very mid, right? But I kid you not, we get like our plates of food, and there's way like one plate is like I can barely eat that plate, right? And we get like I don't know how 5 huge breadsticks and like a giant bowl of salad. And the waiter keeps like, oh, do you want more breadsticks, more salad, more food? It's like, bro, I can't even, you know, can't even half finish everything that we got already. It's like kind of crazy.
slow down there.
Yeah, please. No more. A point where you shouldn't slow down, though, is on Matcherino. Because, of course, we got still 37 codes remaining.
36 now. It's already working. Chill
Yeah.
more.
There we go. Thank you, Dropkick Andy. Appreciate it.
I see him in the back there, watching some Karate Kid trailer, like a real.
Thank you to yourself, Kuroten, Akaras, Jonathan, Tibetano, Nashok, Barrow, and Sushi Sparkle, of course, claiming those codes. It's quite easy if you want to add 25 cents to the prize pool. Absolutely free, of course. All you have to do is go in here, claim code, press this button after login, and yeah, there's no extra steps you have to do. If you don't have an account, you can just, as you can see I've done, log in with your Twitch. That's the easiest. You know, you don't have to add credit cards, no nothing. It is just literally a free way to help out. Thank you, Reke Khan. Appreciate it. So good seeing you again offline. So there we go. One of the players, of course, traveling quite a bit for Sweden. Was doing that as well in Tekken 7.
I saw like the pictures from Head Stomper, and then one of them, like Rekikon, is like the focus, and I'm like an NPC in the background. Like, I'm right next to him, but like the focus on the camera is like completely on him. So it's like, you know, I'm like an NPC, like I don't know, like how to say, like just like, yeah, just an NPC, you know, just he's the main character. I'm just like a background character they drew in.
Yeah. One funny thing, we were joking already from the image of like the commentary reveal image that, you know, I was TLC or something.
Yeah, and
because,
Fun Life.
yeah, because it was black and white, the image. And then I look at the Head Stomper photos, and like pretty much all the photos of me in there are black and white as well. And I'm like, bro, what the hell?
I mean, pay to unlock, bro.
Yeah, I can't believe it. You do that to me, man. What have I done?
Oh, you just let that rip this, man. Who won as well in the Sweden versus Denmark thing?
Yeah.
Was that Sweden? The exhibition.
Yeah.
Did Sweden win?
I'm like, did we have a Sweden versus Denmark exhibition?
Yeah.
Oh,
on Friday.
On Friday. Well, it was like Sweden, Denmark, and internationals, right?
Oh, okay.
And now
but
I'm
like the finals was like it ended up being Sweden.
oh, it
and
was
Denmark.
Sweden that won, right? I think.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
it was
Twix.
that law player,
Twix
right?
won, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Twix. Yes.
Twix against Falcon, yeah, that's true. Dude, that whole weekend was such a blur for me that I even forgot about that, yeah.
Yeah. My memory of it also wasn't 100% correct, right? I thought it was like a Sweden-Denmark thing.
Yeah, no, they, like, it was because they also had, like, Chicken Maru was in there. I think Kira was in there as well, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
But all the Danish and Swedish players, they just kind of knocked out the international players very early. So it turned out that it was just, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
Ended up being
Yeah.
Denmark and Sweden.
Yeah, the semis were like Denmark versus Denmark and Sweden versus Sweden, I think. So it was like guaranteed.
Exactly.
Alright. Ooh, yeah, guaranteed.
Yeah, that's not a good start here for Denmark. We don't have really... we do have, I think, Winners Wolf playing some Leroy, but that's not someone who's a local where Stack plays. So I wonder how much experience Stack has in this matchup against someone at this level, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure if he like plays also like on Tekken EU a bit, because then you know you do have
Get ready for
Leroy's
the
there.
next battle.
But yeah, well, I mean Leroy. I mean it's I mean like matchup wise with Leroy, I feel it's just knowing like how bullshit his highs are in terms of like realigning and stuff, so you don't get like caught by his chain punches. I think that's like a big thing, and also like choosing your battles so you don't get counter hit like that. That was nice bait though, man. He managed to get him in the recovery of the back two there. I think he delayed the hop knee a little bit. Alright, the tail hits, counter hit. Good start now for Stack. There we go! This won't kill though. Question mark.
Question mark? Nah! Oi! That, well, not if you do that, it won't.
Yeah, that definitely won't. Ooh, he's gonna recover so much life here. Look at that. Slowly making things even. Yeah, and the chain punches as well, right? And you're dead.
Oh, well,
No,
quite.
not if you not if you mess up the rage, right?
A lot of combo kind of shenanigans today, just messing up a little bit of nerves, maybe. Both players really want to go into that grand final. Of course, Tibetano is waiting there.
Yeah. We do have a top 2 payout, right? So, question mark.
No, not quite.
No.
We still do
yeah.
need a couple more codes or a small donation to make it happen, because we are at $19. We need to reach 20 for it to be a top 2. So,
Yeah, if you want the top 2 payout, claim those codes, ladies and gentlemen. Got 4 more to go for the $20.
excellent.
Excellent. Excellent.
With jab. Oi! Gonna get that back. 1+2 whiff punish. Or off. Back 1-2 that whiffed. Gonna whiff punish that one. And yeah. Bang it all up here. Stack. You know what could be funny? Having like standard costumes like this, but then just changing the shade like just barely on every costume for like your customs. So it's gonna look like slightly off to the viewer, you know?
Yeah. Just completely mindfuck them with like gaslighting. Like, no, this color has always been this way.
Your monitor's bad, bro. Your
Yeah.
monitor. Got a new one. Well, are you on gaming mode? You know, that does something to the colors sometimes, so washes them out, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, pressuring in. 4-3 there. Hop knee. There we go. Mods.
Speaking of Marvel, we got that game coming out as well, right? Kinda
True,
crazy.
kinda freaking hype. I do love Marvel myself. It's a game that people are kind of a little bit divided on, but I feel like most people really like Marvel. Oh, that's gonna do it. And the Rage Art gonna tie it up 1-1. But yeah, I like Marvel, the franchise, and I like Marvel, the game. So it's just kind of perfect for me, at least.
Yeah, it's like the designs are like so clean.
Yeah.
Like the Japanese, because they had like an Avengers anime essentially, right? And I feel like the designs are the same ones as they're on there. So it's like that IP specifically of Marvel. And it looks so good, right? It looks amazing.
I mean, the designs are just Axis specials, actually, right? We had that little. I don't know if you saw the design discussion after the trailer. They had like the extended trailer.
Ah, no, I just watched
Okay,
the trailer.
But they were talking about that initially the designs had been a little bit boring. Marvel felt, and Marvel just told like Axis, hey, you got like totally free reigns. Just do the designs that you think fit with your design, whatever.
Yeah,
philosophy.
like if these characters were like Guilty Gear characters, how would they look like? Kind of, but not really. But they just pop up that style.
Yeah, they were
And,
essentially they're just told to run loose, right? And I think how it turned out is great. Dude, Doctor Doom, man, holy hell,
Yeah.
freaking cool.
Also like Spider-Man, like they're going with like the very expressive mask Spider-Man, which I really like. Big eyes.
Yeah, the Spider-Man suit also reminds me of my favorite suit, the Ben Reilly second suit. It was like, which I even forgot which version it was, but it's like very specifically the Spider-Man that was there when I was a kid reading comics.
Yeah. Ooh, nice. Big block on the down 3. I really like that he went for a dig jab there, because goddamn, the chain punches, you don't want to get up. Alright, there we go, kick punish. Gonna pop the heat. Ooh, run up armor, gonna absorb the hit and be safe. Ooh, not a minus 10 guaranteed. Yeah, there we go. And there, armor second time works out. Nice, good choice of punish. Oh, wow, but doesn't let it rip, just goes heat instead, but gets caught by the back 4 here after his little sidestep.
Yeah.
Now stuck against the wall. Interesting, doesn't let it rip for a launch. Now lets it rip. I feel like the launch would have been better there, honestly. Ooh.
Orbital.
Oh. Yeah, this is like 100 damage.
Yeah. If we're gonna spend the rage art. That ensures, of course, no gray life left on stack, and that's gonna be kind of a mix for round situation here. But again, Naarks is super low, so it's still very, very scary. Blowing up the slide.
Yeah, that armor does have quite a bit of reach on it as well. So yeah, I like the choice. Ooh, gets clipped though, the normal downfall with 2 here.
Yeah. Now no hit even. So
And we see a wall break.
Oh.
That was a very nice block before, honestly, from Naarks. Ooh, here we go, ball splats. That's the first hit. Final round now, so we're gonna go downstairs. So that breakable wall with the belt doesn't really matter anymore.
Oh.
We got a fence though,
Yeah, I think
freshly painted.
interesting how they did like wall breaks in this game, where a lot of things require like multiple hits, stuff like that.
Yeah, and I like that some characters have ways of like breaking them in one string. Like like Clive can do like downfall 1, 2, 1, and it counts as double breaking. So you can break hard walls immediately, stuff like that.
Yeah, stuff like as well, like heat smashes, being able to do it right.
Ooh, nice, good duck call out. Definitely needed that to switch things around. Like, look at this, the life situation, completely different resources for Naarks as well with the rage.
Oi.
Plus, baby. Ooh, that was a clean step though, yeah. Oh, the wall was so awkward there, but the downfall once, he was clear.
I think Stack was maybe a little bit too afraid to rage out there, because it was like a weird.
That was smart though,
right?
honestly, because Naarks was clearly looking for it, just canceling his hitmans with the his hermits with the side steps.
No, I meant in the combo, right? Like I feel like that was fair.
Yeah, I mean the wall here, like that angle was so awkward though. So yeah, I can't blame you.
Alright, let's see. Naarks, now needs to win 2 straight. It's been such a close set. So down japping.
Oh, he could have gotten launched for that at least. He didn't. So.
Oh, parry.
Yeah.
Wait a second. It's going to get a lot of life back. That's such an interesting thing in this game as well.
Oh, punish!
Oh, no!
But gets the counter hit string.
Yeah.
You know, that string they can probably also, like with live strings, I bet the league can just read counter and like get the last hit on that. That's pretty sick.
It's always very interesting, this game. You know, the fact that you can regain so much life. Like, look, I remember being so confused playing this in the betas and the launch, right? When you're like, all right, this will kill. I've calculated this. I just need one hit, and they get something on block, and suddenly they have too much life, and you're like, huh.
I kill myself with King so much, like spamming alley kicks, thinking like I need one single alley kick to hit to win, and then like one hits and he's not dead, and then they block the follow up and kill me for it, and I'm like, oh god. They regain life. That's right. That's the thing.
Set
stack looking good.
point.
Yeah, set points.
Good job. Just pulling up the pressure. Naarks in a bit of trouble. The counter hit.
Oh, let's hit R.E.V. the forward 4-4 extension. Oh, the sidestep hop. But messes up the combo. Bit of burst, maybe. Oh.
That was huge, but yeah, no wall spat off of that. Breaks the throw.
Sidestep 4, okay. Nice duck on the 2 string. That third hit, of course, is a high.
Pressuring in Naarks. Now final shot here to stay alive. That's going to be so much life regained. Ouch. Again, gonna gain all that gray life back for the second time now.
Ooh, wall.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah, the walls are like soap now with the new stuff. There we go.
Staying alive, surviving 2 set points here, and just 1 round away now from tying it all up.
That's not a good start for Stack.
It is.
He immediately gets hit by the cane for loads of damage.
Casually, you know, casually does 95 damage.
Yeah, like about half your life is gone hit by that cane, honestly. Ooh! Oh, that's actually launch the low.
Manages somehow to bring it back, and yeah, it's all tied up 2-2. Damn. Alright.
Man, yeah, that was looking all Stack, right? Because he even got like the 2 first rounds in that game. But man, Naarks just bringing it back. Alright, float. Yeah, spends the heat so he could convert it, because man, that distance was long. Look how he can convert this float into quite a bit of damage, right? Like normal combo damage, essentially.
Again, that's the thing about Lee as well, being able to get that unskilled hit at the end. Such a huge bonus for any character to have.
Yeah, that was a very good combo from Stack. Though did spend up using all the resources, but here we go, gets a launch on Naarks.
Yeah, but look at Naarks. Look at the gray life potentially being able to, you know, be regained here. Down 3. He's dead. Uh-oh, that...
He's dead. Yeah,
Yeah, with that rage? Easy
yeah,
kill.
I mean, it's like 112 or whatever that we saw before, right? So, you know, imagine that's like more than 50%, right? So look at the bar.
107.
I think it stopped at 107. Like that last dragon hit, it didn't like do the thing. Didn't count up.
That's still crazy.
Yeah. +3.
What if they made Heat like I mean they won't, right? Like, what if they made Heat like in Gear Xrd Rev, stuff like that, burst mechanic? kind of slowly charges up as you fight, and you can still spend it, but it has to charge up. Could that be fun? Like in between rounds, you don't have heat every round.
You mean you start with it as well, but then like to get it back
Yeah.
between rounds, it needs to charge.
Yeah.
It could be. It'd be interesting. It'd be interesting. I'm glad you remember that.
Take a trip to wall. That's a lot of damage, of course. Just spending that heat right. Want to make sure with the heat burst that you have heat activated for that extra mix. But it is going to be a clean wall spat instead from stack, and that's going to be a lot of damage. And again, Oki at the wall. The parry though coming out from Naarks.
Oh!
Just do it.
Just let that rip. Yeah. Don't get recharged.
Alright, and we got another 2 set points here for Stack. Let's see if he can convert them this time around. Yes, sir.
Nice bait. Oh! Okay, but that ended up working on the stack, honestly. Cameraman. Nice little duck, 2-2 action. Lands a down 1+2. Definitely needed that. Yeah, it just realigns. It's one of those heat strengths, you know, it just does that. Especially on Leroy, like the chain punches are criminal. Criminal realigners, big offenders. Right.
Oh, that does it.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
That's enough.
What a call out. The hell sweep gets blown up by the Ragehard. Marvelous.
And Sweden loses again, baby. Denmark #1. Let's go. Sweden
I'm
washed.
proud to be Danish right now.
It's a good day. It's a good day to be Danish.
Yes.
But yeah, what a
A
close
good Danish
match.
to be Danish. Yes. Let's go. But yeah, now the big final boss, Spain.
Yeah.
With Tibetano waiting in grand final stack. It's gonna be a tough one.
All right, chat, please. We are 2 codes away. 2 codes away from getting $20. Please. Also, what's good best friend?
Best friend back from Japan? Question mark.
No, still in Japan. I heard he ran into Sashiro at a local not too long ago.
Like the Red Bull one, Tuesday night.
I don't know if that was the Red Bull one or not. Yeah.
The Red Bull one was nice when I went, honestly. It's the venue and stuff is pretty damn well run. First to single elim though,
That's a
if they still do that.
it's a classic Japan thing. I think they still do it. Yeah, the dojo, yes, yeah. But first, like, single elim is crazy, right? But it's just a cultural thing, which, again...
Yeah. I remember I played so much Lost to Knee. Oh, what a scrub. How do you do
Yeah.
that even? SMH.
Dare show your face in here after losing to knee.
Yeah. Like when Pika lost to Knee, I also didn't want to see him anymore. Like, oh, how do you even do that?
Disowned.
Yes, exactly.
1-1 game? Well, it's not 2 games.
Yeah, I mean 0-2, 1-2. I mean,
Yeah,
you
that
know, it
was
doesn't really
horrible.
change a thing, does it?
Yeah.
Not really. Let's just go pure Medi.
Get ready for the next battle.
Pure
Alright.
unfiltered copium. But here we go. It's going to be Asuka. It's going to be Lee on Snack.
Going to the arena with a different coat of paint. A $5 arena. $5 arena here.
Round 1.
Same size, same shape.
I mean, somebody paid $5. You know?
I mean, I did. I
I have to.
Yeah. Oh, that was awkward, by the way. I played on stream and I looked and the stages weren't all there. Like I mentioned it afterwards to TO and had stopped trying me. Because like, you know,
yeah.
Ben and Namco can bitch about that, right? So
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't even top 32 yet, right? But
Yeah.
I did mention it and they fixed it.
Yeah, there was some weird things with the there was some weird things about the DLC and how it worked on the PlayStations. It was like some things, like everything was there, but when Season 2 was installed, like somehow it uninstalled some of the characters in Season 1 and the stage. It was like, and then you had to reinstall it all. It was like individually. It was super weird. I don't know how that works. PlayStation is a bit finicky with the DLC. Like sometimes.
Yeah.
At least.
Oh no. Alright, you just read counter, it's that easy, you know. This game is all about reading now. You just do your counter hit string with 3 hits, you read, and then you do it.
Yeah, it's yeah, we might as well. Oh, just walks up 1+2, why not? And stack being sent all the way to the wall here.
Yeah. Oh, that's not true, Eddie. This arena isn't more than the price, but if you're first, you can buy this arena and more.
Yeah, like 3 times you buy this arena.
Yeah, like a character. Add it in there. There we go.
Buy the season pass.
The season pass is more, I think. Question mark.
How much is
Oh man, it's expensive season 2. Right? It was like what, like 30 euros or
Oh yeah,
something?
oh no, I meant the I don't know why I said season pass. I meant the what's it called? The battle pass.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's cheap enough. That's like what, 600 gems.
Yeah.
And but they sell you like 500 gems, so you can't just, you know, don't sell the exact amount you need for the pass. They sell like you overspend or you underspend.
Yeah. I think it's interesting
Typical.
because I feel like
Yeah.
EU is trying to make that stuff illegal. So it's like
Yeah,
it's gonna happen
I mean,
to a lot of
it's mostly if it's random, right? But this shit isn't random. This is like, you know what you get when you get the battle pass, you know what I mean? But yeah, in Belgium it's like a big thing. Like a lot of stuff, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, for instance, like wasn't available in Belgium. It wasn't a problem since I lived in Germany when it came out, but like stuff like that, like, you know, you couldn't download it when you were Belgian.
Okay. We're trying to move forward, huh? I'm just gonna press my big boy button.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, you know, down 3 does go under that up for 1, of course.
I would say again, I feel like having up forward 1-2 is pretty nice in a lot of situations. So I hope it keeps like
You
tracking.
think?
Like
You
specifically for me, I hope it keeps you tracking because it always felt so bad that like your entire offense being negated by a sidestep duck for the most part. At least now there's like it feels like you know there's a bit of more of a mind game behind it.
I mean, you know, I play Clive and he has the same thing, and where is my tracking move, honestly?
Well, you got your heat smash, you know. We were talking about that
Yeah,
broken.
I get that.
No,
I guess
Nini
it's
said
true.
it was broken.
I guess it's true. Yeah, the heat smash does have that like tracking.
Oh, trying to do the parry doesn't work out, and Tibetano is gonna be in the lead here in our game 2 as well.
Yeah, I mean, this is a rematch with Stack got blown up 0-2 on the winner's side before.
Oh,
This,
sheesh. We got a $10 donation from Blendersphere. No comment. Thank you very much. And that means we have $30 to play for here. So
Yeah.
definitely quite nice.
Just to shut Eddie up, you know.
There we go. Yeah, fuck you, Eddie.
Yeah, fuck you, Eddie. Here, let's get to like $500 just so Eddie can be like, yeah, you know, completely blown up. What was our biggest prize pool again? It was like more than 1,000, right?
Yeah.
That one
It was
time.
like 1,400 euro or something.
Yeah,
1,300
legendary.
euro. Like,
Well, that bike, it doesn't have the leg. How is it standing up, that bike? It doesn't have like the park leg, or am I looking wrong? Did you see that shit? It's a magic bike. It doesn't need like the
very
parking
broad
leg.
wheels, or maybe Asuka just slammed it so hard into the ground that it's like stuck, you know?
Oh yeah.
Use the gorilla strength.
Or it's like too scared to fall down and disappoint Asuka, so it will get beaten. So. There we go. Aho! Tibetano looking to make it a quick one. Stack just in trouble.
Yeah. First round, again, it is just Tibetano looking very, you know, well versed in this matchup.
I mean, 17 wins on his side. Like, has he even lost a game?
Up knee,
There we
alright,
go.
stack. Oh,
No. But you just charge it up and, you know, it's all good.
ooh, what a duck there. Just gonna charge the unblockable. Alright, doesn't work out, but still is gonna pressure in. 1-3. Good rate shot. Good rate shot.
Yeah. I think Asuka, like, there's not a single other character than Asuka that has like a special thing with their rage art, right? Ooh, there we go.
Wasn't there like something weird with Devil Gens? Or am I just hooked?
No.
Didn't they used to be?
Did they? Man, now I feel you're gaslighting me.
I feel like somebody had something weird with their rate shot.
Ah, yeah, no, there was like that bug though. Like there was like a bug where like the
Okay.
time kept going with Devil Jin's rage art in certain situations.
No. I feel like somebody had like another mechanic with it, but it wasn't good, so you don't do it. Maybe I'm
No,
just. I'm cooked.
Yeah, I don't recall.
Not as cooked as Stack though, because Tibetano is gonna take it 3-0 up, 4-1-2. Kind of symbolic, right? Ending the set with that one. And yeah, Tibetano cleans house, wins tonight's tournament. If anyone had to do it, I feel like, you know, beating Stack, it's nice seeing the Asuka on top again. Been a while. But yeah, pretty damn solid. Really good top 8 tonight.
Yeah.
But,
GG's Tibetano. Stack on that second place on the podium, you know, just a little mid stack of stacks.
Yeah.
Just a clean 3-0 there. I mean, props to Stack though, you know, definitely fought his heart out here against so many strong opponents from the EU scene, getting that second place. So yeah, well done.
yep. Do you have anything to shill before we leave? Any?
I mean, you follow me on everything and all. You know, I do commentary a lot. I'll start streaming some Tekken again soon. Just, you know, me screaming about the Larses on ranked and stuff. So yeah, follow me. That's everything. Yeah.
I don't have as you might know, I'm a little bit hungover, so I'm not gonna. Reminder: we do have a YouTube, I guess. I haven't been updating it as regularly. We're still up to date with Tekken. All of the tournaments are pretty much up to date, I guess, because we haven't been streaming that much lately, apart from was Headstumber. But that's that VOD is gonna go live on the Headstumber YouTube, of course. A little bit different. Yeah, make sure to check it out. Will be fairly regular VODs as usual. Yeah, it's up top 8, of course. Tibetano taking it. Got second place Stack, Naarks, Evil, Kuroten, Fran, Crybaby, and Shock. 3 Italians top 8. 2 Scandinavians. Not bad, not bad. And yeah, 8 different characters.
Yeah, I love to see it. Where were the times when we had like 4 Yoshis minimum every top 8 image, man? Those were the days. Look at this diversity now, disgusting.
So we are going to take
do I
a
know
trip
what to
to
complain about?
Rekikan. Oh, he's getting.
Oh, yeah.
I'm watching his stream right now. He was like sitting down his chair. Now he's like getting serious, like in gamer lean mode. He was like sitting up, like, oh shit. That's funny. Yeah, so we're gonna go to Rekikan. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a good one. And we'll be back tomorrow, of course, with first Uni under Night In-Birth II System Celes, I think it's called. It's a long title. And then we'll be back with some Fatal Fury as well, City of the Wolves. So have a good one, everyone. Peace out.
Peace.